Okay, we're live. I think there was
We live?
there was a super long pause I just had there, but we're good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the SmithSquad Podcast. We're joined today by the man himself. He's a fan of the show. His
I am
name
a fan.
is Azura, the real Azura,
The real
as you go
Azura.
by. Do you have this Azura taken on Twitter? Is that
Azura's taken, and the person who, obviously, if it's an original name, the person who tweets didn't tweet in like 3 years or something. So then I'm never getting that handle back. And the only Azura was taken as well. So I was
the
like, oh,
only
I have to go
Azura?
real. See, the real Azura sounds like I'm really big-headed. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm the real one, but I was like, it's the only thing
Like,
that's taken. So
yeah, it's like the real Slim Shady or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everyone's just impersonating you. But no, I think my Instagram is that same way. It's the real
Right.
SmithPlays.
Oh, right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, I was like, I don't need an Instagram. That's lame. And then
Everything's taken when you
someone
finally sign up.
someone took the SmithPlays and started
Oh,
pretending to be me.
really?
Yeah, and they were being nice. Like they'd always just say, like, hey, like check out my new video and stuff. And I'm like, all right, like I don't mind, but I'd rather
Yeah.
have my own Instagram account because that's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, dude. So we were just talking about this like before the show started, but
Mm.
you have kind of an interesting channel because
I have a very interesting channel.
you were
Yeah.
just kind of uploading, doing you, just kind of making videos, and then one day, like that, everything kind of changed and you just sort of
Everything.
blew up.
It was like boom. I've said this story like loads of times, but I love telling it. I don't know why, but I was just strolling along, gaining about 10 subscribers a day or something like that. Just trotting along, and then slowly it was like 40 subscribers a day, and then it was like 100, and at 40 subs a day, I was like, that's crazy. And then it started getting 100, 200, 300, and then at one point it's like 2,500 a day. I was like, and I was like, bearing in mind, I'm only at like 20k subs at this point, so I'm just like,
Yeah,
holy.
you're doing like 10% of your channel in a day.
Yeah. But like the thing is, like the thing that blew up my channel, the video like my most popular video you'll see is like 5 mistakes noobs make in zombies. Which is it's like a top 5 video, which is kind of now seen as unoriginal, but the actual topic I don't think had been done that much before, so I think that's partly one of the reasons why it blew up. That's almost on like 1 million views now. But when I released that, it was like it didn't blow up straight away. It was just like a normal video, and then all of a sudden, like all these videos start popping up in views, getting like like 10k views a day, 10k, and then it just carried me to where I am today, really, I guess.
That's cool. Yeah, because I mean, I just find that so interesting because I was the exact same way for me. I mean, I was making videos for probably like 2 years,
Right.
and like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 had come out and passed, and it was like a full year after Black Ops 2, so we were in Ghosts.
Right.
And like I was my channel was dying,
It
and
goes, yeah.
and then I just like, all right, like I'm gonna try these top fives that other people are doing. And I remember I went away this weekend to my cottage, and I came back like less than 48 hours later. I had 5,000 new subscribers,
It's
and
crazy.
I was like, no, someone botted me. I really thought someone
Yeah,
botted
yeah,
me.
yeah,
It was
yeah. That's
it
what
was
I was
just
like as well.
yeah, because it was that same sort of idea, like 5% of my entire channel
Yeah.
over a weekend, and it's like, how did this happen? And
Yeah.
I still to this day don't know why. I just know one of my videos got in like a suggested video, I think of Ali
Right.
A or some
Yeah.
other YouTuber. Yeah, and then that video did well, so then like my videos were in the suggested video, and then those videos did well, and then it just kind of like exploded.
Yeah, I think that's very similar to why. Like I don't know what happened, like how exactly it happened, but I remember making like 2 videos at the time, just like back in July. I think July was like the height of it, especially summer as well. Summertime's always good for growth on YouTube, apparently. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
oh, yeah.
yeah, so I think I made a couple of videos like live commentaries, and I was like talking about whether I'm being subbotted or not. I was like, I don't know whether I'm being subbotted or not because it's just too. But then I saw these people, like, I was getting so many more likes, comments, and stuff like that. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go with it. And a lot of people actually accused me of subbotting as well, and stuff like that. Like bigger YouTubers like accused me of subbotting, but I was just like, I don't even know. So even if like, I am being subbotted,
You're still being just
Yeah,
slowly
yeah.
subvotted, but there's actually like people watching your videos to
Yeah,
just
yeah,
give
yeah.
you the views. But
it's
yeah,
just, but it's just crazy. Like I don't know. If you ask me, like, this channel's like over a year old now, like, which is not a long time, like, at all for a YouTube channel. if you asked me a year ago where I'd be now, I'd just be like, you're talking crap. It's absolutely
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. It's
insane.
like to see that growth is it just doesn't make sense sometimes.
Yeah. No.
I forgot. I had a thing and I just lost it. But
Mm.
wow, that's the worst when you just have a thing. Oh, right, yeah. So I was gonna say like it's kind of weird because obviously like everyone says, oh, you need to make good content to get
Mm.
your videos blown up, and there's some truth to that, but not really.
No, you don't need to make like amazing production value videos. You need to work hard. That's the thing. You need to work hard. Like even if your videos are not good to begin with, this is like advice. I get like I sound so cocky like giving advice to smaller channels because I was only like a smaller channel a while ago, but like I'll just say like upload daily if you can. Obviously not everyone can upload daily, but you learn as you go along. So even if your videos are like, they're not that good to begin with, you'll learn as you go along. Like if you go back to my first videos, I'm like so shy behind the mic and stuff like that. But now I'm like, I'm much more open and stuff like that. And I think my videos have improved, but they're still not like superstar like production quality. So
Yeah, that's the
it,
thing. You're always improving because if you're not
mm,
always improving, then you're getting
yeah,
stagnant and stuff. But that's a really good point. Is like there's always going to be a section of when you're a YouTuber that your content just kind of sucks.
yeah,
Like you're just bad, and it just either you're
yeah,
bad at video games or you're bad at commentating or your thumbnails are bad or something's gonna be. Most of it is gonna be bad,
mm,
and the more videos you make, the more you work at it, the faster you get out of that little phase of
yeah,
sucking,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if you make one video a week, it's gonna take a
It's
way
much
longer
harder. Yeah.
than if you're doing one a day or even two a day. So you can kind of get out of that section. It's like
Mm,
you kind of get off of that, and your content gets better. But there's such an aspect of kind of like your channel working with the YouTube system, which
right.
kind of sucks when you're smaller. But there is a whole thing of that is like
There. Yeah. Yeah.
right, like your first 1,000 subscribers is so hard to get because you don't
They
have any
are. Yeah.
traction to
Mm.
keep going, and then you get your first 1,000, and then the next 1,000's a little bit easier, and it kind of keeps
Yeah,
going.
definitely. Because I think it took me around 5 months to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that was with like, Syndicate noticing my video. You retweeted my video like that top 5 comfiest couches that I made.
Oh yeah.
That was back in.
Man, I've completely forgot about that.
It was like like you retweeted that, so I gained like to me at the time it was amazing, but I gained like 20 subs overnight or 40 subs overnight or something, and that was like crazy to me. It took me like 5 months to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then the next 1,000 came in a month, and then the next 1,000 after that came in like 2 days, and that's when I started doing like
Yeah.
that's when I picked up, and then it just started getting crazy. But no, it just shows that like anyone can do it, like
Yeah, I remember that video. That was like just a year ago because it was at PAX.
Mm.
It was PAX East
Axis,
in
yeah.
the
I remember
States.
Syndicate had just tweeted out something, and
He
I
was
I'm not the kind of guy to like always tweet my videos out to YouTube and stuff. It was like the one time that I did it to Syndicate, I was just like, because I know you and Syndicate had like this kind of like friendly banter and
friendly
whatever.
beef. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, I just made this like for a laugh, and yeah, and he replied to it, and it was just little things like that. But that was a good. I do like that video. Like it's really
Yeah.
cringy if you go back and watch it now, but at the time it was a good video.
No, it was great because it was right when he called me out, like called everyone that did top fives out. He's like, "What's with all these top 5 YouTubers?"
Yeah.
And everyone was kind of like jumping at me and Lex and stuff,
Yeah.
and then you made that video, and I remember I remember showing like a bunch of people. I was like, "This is so funny," and I had no idea who you were at the time. I was just
Right.
like some random guy made this video, and then
Mm.
I think you had also asked me about like joining a network or something.
Yeah. So I was thinking about the other day. I was like, yeah, I asked you. I think I was on 200 subs, and I asked you about like, should I join Rise Media, which I'm still with now, actually, Rise Media. And yeah, and then you said you should probably wait a bit and all stuff. But that's like the first. I don't know how I got to DM you actually. Your phone. Yeah, I don't know how you DM me.
Yeah, I don't understand because I definitely wasn't following you, but it
No,
was
no,
just
no. You did follow me
randomly.
for a while. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah. That's a
Anyways,
bit weird.
somehow I think you might have just been like, hey, like looking to join a network or something,
Right.
and I would have been like, all right. But yeah, so you're still with like Bent Pixels then.
Yeah, I'm still with Bent Pixels. I did pretty good, you know. Like,
They're a fine network. Like the thing with Bent Pixels, they have a lot of like technology.
right.
That's the thing I hear. Like just like their dashboard and stuff.
Their dashboard is good. It's really
good.
buggy at the moment. It's kind of annoying me, but no, their dashboard is good. Like, you know.
Yeah,
And the support team's good as well. I don't want to like sell out. I don't want to do a U, but but no, like, no, the support team's pretty good and stuff. So you know, I'm fine with them. You know, just not really. Not really. That's like I get sent loads of emails about. Do you want to join this one? Obviously, they were copy and paste emails. Like, do you want to join this network, this network, this network? It's just like I'm just fine where I am.
God.
Really.
I those things are so bad. I'll get so many like every week, and it's just, hey. Welcome to this network. Like, join us, and we have the highest. We'll give you the most amount of money.
It's the same copy paste.
Yeah.
In every one, like this, like even like the punctuation. If there's a punctuation error, there'll be the same error. And it's just like
even the different networks will have similar
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And you'll get them, and sometimes I'll like that. If I get one that seems kind of legit, I'll reply back like, yeah, sorry, like I'm with a network right now. And they'll be like, yeah, well, you should get out of your contract and come with us. It would be very beneficial for you. It's your channel, sir, and we believe that you should get out of your channel. And it's like no, like I signed a legal document.
Yeah.
Like I can't just get out of that.
Yeah.
And it's like if you don't understand that, how are you even running a company?
Yeah, it's I had people. I think I did reply to one, and I think it was like the same thing, kind of legit. You know, you can see they actually put some thought into it at least, and they were just like, I can help you get out of that contract. It's like, can you though? Like, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, and when you like try to get me out of the contract and it doesn't work, and now my network's like, oh, like you want to get out of, like it's just awkward.
It is just sort of, I don't really bother replying them to anymore. Like,
yeah, 95% of my business email is just garbage, just garbage. Just companies like,
yeah.
I will give you like, you know, a guy today. He's like, hey, like, I can make you a millionaire, in 3 months, and I'm like,
some Lopez Lamborghini.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm like, okay, well, what other YouTubers have you worked before? And he's like, sir, I think give me your Skype and I can call you. And I'm like, no, like tell me your credentials, like what do you have to offer? How do you get people $1 million? And he's like, and then he just like jumps right into like a pitch, like here we're gonna sell T-shirts, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna make millions off of T-shirts, okay.
Yeah, maybe that's the worst. Yeah.
Maybe if it's like Syndicate, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. It just YouTube's a weird thing like that.
Yeah, you do get a lot of crap, but you know, I do like go back to my channel again. It's just I don't know. I just want to say like to any small YouTubers out there, because I know there's obviously still tons of small YouTubers that are like trying to get out there. It's just like you can do it. Like a lot of people give up. Like I actually listened to you probably know Drifter.
Yeah.
He made a video a while ago, and it actually really inspired me. He's like, if you go on eBay or you know, Amazon or something like that, you'll find so many like broken dreams of people selling their capture card and stuff of like, oh, they tried to be a YouTuber. It's so right though, isn't it? Like, like you see so many HD PVRs, Elgatos and stuff like that. All these people like secondhand, like all these broken dreams and stuff like that, and they've really inspired me on that.
Damn, that's a powerful like symbol right there. The capture card being sold. Man, I like that.
It really made me think, and I'm like, yeah, that's so true. Like, I think I tried YouTube a couple of years ago. This was when like horror games were at their prime, and you know, it didn't work out, and I sold my capture card and stuff. But it's so true. But
yeah, actually, that's how I started this channel.
Oh, is it?
Very uncommonly known thing, but yeah, the first videos I posted on this channel was Amnesia.
Right.
And I posted it way before I did anything zombies. And then I have them privatized now because like if people want to go back and see my first video, like I want it to be my first zombies video because that's my channel, right? Yeah, and if it was Amnesia, they'd just be like, what?
Yeah.
My first Pokemon, but
so my first like videos are like I think my first videos are like Minecraft Let's Plays. They actually are. And I think I made 7 episodes, and then I deleted them all. I was so ashamed of them, I deleted them all. I just completely wiped them off. I think I still got them somewhere, but you know, I said like if I reach a certain milestone, I'd probably go back and watch them because this is only like a couple of days before my first zombies video on my channel. So
okay,
you know,
yeah, Not too
No.
much difference. The weird thing though is my first zombies video was during World at War. So
Right.
I didn't start
Nice.
YouTube till just or like really doing zombies till Black Ops 2 came out.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just ran like I had another channel where I did vlogs and stuff and like skits, and I was big into zombies, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna just like film myself playing it for the first time with my friend. We're doing
Oh, I
like
saw that. I saw the video of you looking back at that. I think.
yeah,
Did you see
yeah, I
that video?
reacted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it. And it's like it's so crazy that 7 or 8 years ago I made a zombies video.
That's a lot.
No thought that one day I'm actually gonna be making
Yeah.
zombies videos or anything. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, no, I remember how I started zombies on my channel was I was walking around Asda, which is Walmart basically, and
Okay.
and I was like, I really feel like playing Nocturne Totem. So I went home that day and I recorded myself playing Nocturne Totem for my COD Zombie Marathon. I decided I was going to do a COD Zombie Marathon, even though I didn't have all of the maps. I think I didn't have like Ascension, I didn't have like any of the back. But I was just like, I'm just going to do it anyway. So I started playing like Nocturne Totem, Varrock, Chinanuma, Doris and stuff. And I just went from there. And then Exo Zombies came out. And Exo Zombies was. I was thinking at the time like it was going to be so great for my channel because it's like a zombies DLC, but it was just I gained nothing from Exo Zombies, man. Like, there's no point. I was on last gen as well, so it looked awful.
Oh man, yeah. The only reason I got an Xbox One was for Exos. I'm
Right,
like, yeah,
yeah.
this is gonna spike my channel. The only people that benefited off of those videos were the Easter eggs. That was the
Yeah, yeah.
only way you could, do.
No, Descent came out, and I was like, it has hope. And then Infection came out, and I was just like,
So yeah, they started okay. Like they started with a really basic map that kind of introduced you to it all. But
Yeah.
then they didn't expand in the second map. It was like
No, right.
just a new map. It wasn't
Yeah.
better. It was just like, nah.
No,
And
but
then
I remember
what was the third one? The cruise
Uh,
ship was okay.
Carrier,
it was
yeah.
Carrier. And I remember that by the fourth map coming out, I just made like a video like making fun of it. I was just
Right. Yeah,
so
yeah.
uninterested.
Oh wait, no, I
at
didn't
that
even
point.
buy the fourth map. Descent?
Yeah.
Was it Descent? Yeah, I didn't buy it.
It was it was like a oil refinery,
Yeah,
but
it
like
was just.
like in the middle of the ocean. But it was also like a shopping mall. I don't.
I didn't even buy it. I think
I don't
gameplay
know.
of it. So I know at that point.
And then
Um,
before that we had Extinction, which
I never played Extinction.
I
I'm
am
like, out of this.
to this day, like I swear to God, the only YouTuber that actually enjoyed Extinction.
Did you actually like it? I thought.
Man, I played the crap out of that. Like I had a team of like 3 guys, and we'd always play together. Every DLC, we just we'd do it together.
Right.
And we'd grind because there was like teeth, which are kind of like liquid divinium, where you could unlock
All right.
different things. And then, man, yeah, we killed Extinction together. But it was only like the first 3 maps, and then they just fell apart again. Like
You're right.
there,
Yeah.
I just remember there was one map that it was on a cruise ship, and there was like a giant kraken, and it was just like the biggest boss we've ever still seen in zombies, like way bigger than the Keeper or anything like that. And that was just really cool to see in Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Have you seen it's a lot of intel, like a pretty big intel. So, Jimmy Zielinski? I don't know who he works for anymore because I knew he used to work at Treyarch, but he stood down or something like that.
yeah.
I don't know who. Does he work for Infinity Ward now? I'm not too sure.
I
But he
have no
tweeted
idea.
he tweeted a YouTuber, I can't remember who it was, and he was saying how they're working on a undead like game mode. So like I think zombies. I don't know if it's for Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer or something, but I think they might be working on some type of zombies as well. Just like as long with mod tools and mod tools is going to be great. So if we have that and mod tools, you can only. I mean, you can't really complain if they try and do like a zombies, but it'll never be the
Yeah.
same.
I mean, if Jimmy Zielinski was to do Infinity Ward Zombies, I would definitely play it.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But see, my thing is like, I don't really like. I loved World at War, which he was obviously involved with.
Yeah.
But I'm not the biggest fan of Black Ops 1. I just I liked the ideas, but there was just a lot of stuff that didn't work for me. Like just the guns were. I just feel like if you go back, the guns are really bad. And
I'm
just-
like, I swear I'm like the only one who doesn't like the end, like the whole feel of Black Ops 1. It's to me, it feels so, like me and my friend. I was talking about me and my friends. Like, it's so clunky. Like Black Ops One, the
Yeah.
weapons are so clunky. I'm
Yeah.
like the zombies is good. Like Moon. The zombie maps are good. Like absolutely fine. But like I just feel like the whole of Black Ops One kind of just like puts me off because it just feels so clunky.
Yeah, it's like the
Uh,
engine that just
yeah, the
it
engine is just
feels like all the guns feel like they're really weak,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
just weird things like that. Now, that being
Mm.
said, World at War is just awful. Like when I go back to do customs on
Right.
that,
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate it, and I love that mod tools are way more prevalent on Black Ops One now because I don't
Mm.
have to deal with that terrible
Yeah.
knife
Yeah.
system and stuff. But yeah, I'm on the same page as you. There's just something about
Yeah.
Black
There's
Ops
something
One
about it.
that
Yeah. Yeah. I
good
can't-
theory,
yeah.
bad execution.
Yeah. 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 No, I do like Black Ops One, but no, mod tools. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
about mod tools. Like it's gonna be absolutely crazy. I think I made a video about it the other day. I did make a video about it the other day, and I was just thinking about like think what we can do in World at War, like mod tools, like all this, like like you've got the Transit remake, we've got the Leviathan, which is like probably one of the best custom zombie maps, and then we go like how many years like now since World at War? Like 7 years. 7 years later on next gen, we're gonna have mod tools for this. It's gonna
Yeah,
be absolutely crazy. So does that
dude.
mean like new custom zombie maps as well, like just all this new stuff, or is it just like kind of mods and stuff?
So that's what we don't know yet, because it's
Right.
only in the alpha, and they haven't really like I don't know anyone that's actually got to use the tools.
No, yeah.
So it will definitely be like what we see in Black Ops One with like you can take something. Basically, what they do is like you can go into a game and you can like steal the images out of it.
Right.
So that's why like some things in Black Ops One look so perfectly like they
Mm.
actually do. Like for example, the perks you see the perk like the shaders, like the little
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
icons
Yeah,
look
yeah.
exactly like because they're actually taken from the
Oh,
game,
right. Okay.
right? So what people do like that is definitely going to be a thing where you could,
Mm.
for example, take the Wonder Waff from the Giant and put it
Giant.
on another map, or take the bow or
Right.
anything like that. That will definitely be a thing,
And
but
yeah.
we don't know
In
yet.
fact, we don't even know. I don't think they announced it for zombies yet. I mean, of course they will. They'll do something
Yeah.
with, but like they've just announced it for multiplayer at the moment. So, but we don't
Yeah,
know. That's just, it's so secret at the moment.
I think we'll definitely see it in zombies.
Mm.
And even if they weren't to do it, someone would figure out how to take it from multiplayer
Yeah.
and put it in zombies, right? But I'm interested to see if they'll do the custom maps
Yeah,
because
the custom maps will be like it's just like unlimited. Like as a YouTuber, it's so exciting. A next gen like is unlimited maps pretty much. Even if they're like not perfectly made, they're still just fun because it's a new thing, isn't it? Really, it's a new zombies map. So
yeah. Well, I
that's
mean, like you said, we've had this for 7 or 8 years now, and there's still content coming out. That
yeah,
that Avengers custom map,
yeah, I played that actually. Yeah,
that's insane. I
that
mean,
is really good.
I don't even understand. And there's tons of things like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the other day, I was playing like a Transit remake, and it's like it was just phenomenal.
it was good. Yeah, I think I have
But
that downloaded. Yeah,
yeah, if you haven't played it yet, I would recommend it. It's really fun. It's
all
not
right.
easy. It's not easy. But it's a lot of fun, and just things like that from an 8-year-old engine, and
Yeah,
then putting that onto Black Ops 3, it's
yes,
going to be crazy. Like Der Eisendrache graphics, you got like the original 4 characters, but
Mm,
anything anyone could possibly imagine. It's going to be awesome.
it's gonna be good. So when do you reckon they'll come out? Like end of DLC 4 or something?
Sorry.
When do you reckon they'll come out? The mod tools when they'll release
Oh,
it? So, like,
I think. Well, like I said, they're in alpha now, so they have
mm,
been released to some. It's like it's a closed
yeah,
alpha, obviously.
yeah.
I honestly have no idea.
It makes sense. Probably
I would
DLC
guess
4
they'll wait.
something.
They'll wait to really put them out, like probably after DLC 4,
Mm,
because that only
yeah,
makes sense, right? Like let people buy the maps they make,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
get
yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah. They'll probably put them in. This is such a rundown joke, but they'll probably put them in supply drops or something.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's like the
such a
classic joke now, like DLC maps and supply
Yeah,
drops.
it's quite funny though. Like I must admit, it's actually quite good. But yeah, no, I can't wait. And obviously, like DLC 4 is going to be insane, isn't it? Like the zombies map on DLC 4 is gonna. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like because Origins was so good, and now it's on like
Yeah.
old gen.
I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of like I don't even know what's gonna happen with that, where we're gonna go. But all I've heard,
Dogs. Hear them in the background? They're so loud.
yeah, all I've heard so far is just it's going to be a good ending.
Yeah, like I saw one post on the zombie subreddit, and it was like, the summoning key is like I wish I'd shut up, but sorry, you just have to ignore. The summoning key is kind of like the ball from Uplink in multiplayer.
Yes.
Did you see the post? It was like, what if we have to get the summoning key through like a portal or something, and the four characters are running between each other, and you have to like throw the summoning key between characters and stuff. It was like crazy. Like that's like the kind of stuff I'm expecting from DLC 4. It's gonna be insane. So
That would be an interesting idea. Yeah, I'm so interested to see how they end this out. I mean, I think this map, obviously it's around Takio. We got that.
Yeah.
That's obvious. So the next map's probably going to be around Nikolai. A lot of people are saying Stalingrad or somewhere in Russia.
I feel like that's too predictable, though. I don't know why, but I feel like just having... This is probably what they're going to do, but I just feel like that's... Like, there must be, like, some sort of plot twist somewhere or something, because I feel like just having each map about each character...
Yeah.
I don't know. But it'd be cool. Have we been to Russia yet? I think it's only in Ascension, maybe.
Yeah, Ascension is a Soviet, so probably Russia.
That'd be cool.
I think that was it, though.
Yeah, I think that must be it. Everything else is just Germany.
The States.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. France for
yeah.
Origins. Yeah, no, but I don't know. I think I'm pretty confident DLC 3 is going to focus on Nikolai.
Yeah. I think they'll go with that, but normally I can like kind of imagine what it's gonna be like, but I have no idea. I mean, it's Treyarch, but you don't know where they're gonna go.
They could go anywhere. Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
I don't know. It's interesting. Like I was at Treyarch before DLC 1 came out, so like I knew a lot about.
That's so good. I'm so jealous, man.
So you
already knew like that.
Yeah.
Really?
Like I got to see I didn't get to see the cutscene, but we were just walking through the studio, and like you just see stuff. Do you know what I mean? So like I saw like a storyboard that they were like this was like way before they had anything came out yet, but it was just like concepts that they had and ideas and things like that. So obviously like I wasn't allowed to talk about like, hey guys, so this is what DLC 2 is gonna be. But
can you imagine how much they just hate you if you just said like, the next map, like I don't know if you knew this, but like the next map's gonna be called Zetsu Hiroshima. It's gonna be set in a jungle. Like you probably get like some of that.
I'd be getting some people showing up to my door in suits, like legitimately. That's happened to some YouTubers before.
Really?
Yeah, Liam for the Winter. Apparently, he leaked something and he had like lawyers or something show up. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's actually true, so people don't quote me on that. But
yeah.
I've definitely heard that as a rumor. So I have no idea, but no. They made us sign a whole bunch of stuff, and like that was all I really know. Like at this point on, I don't know anything else, but I did know.
Yeah.
I had a general idea of what the opening cutscene was gonna be, and it was cool to watch it because I was like, I got such an appreciation for Treyarch and what they do. Going out there, because you see, it's like we kind of look at Treyarch as this thing that just produces this thing, and they're just magic. And then you go there. People. Yeah, you talk to them and you see what they do and how they work things out, and you're like, wow, like these guys really just make it happen.
Yeah.
Right, and it's just cool to see the things they had that they were working on. Like I remember there was one guy who was working on that sword that they have in multiplayer.
Right. Yeah.
Right, and just to see if that was like in the works still.
Right.
And it's just really cool to see. Like halfway completed, and then now where it's completely done.
Yeah, I mean, do you know if you're going to get invited to Treyarch again, or a DLC event, or anything like that?
I really don't know. Like it's kind of something where they just message you and say like, "Hey,
yeah,
we
like
want you to come out."
I don't think I don't feel like I'd be invited to anything, but especially because I bash on Activision a lot. I made quite not a lot of videos, but I made a couple of videos where I kind of rip into them a bit for like the COD point stuff and. stuff like that. But I think that might hurt my chances a bit. But I'm not too.
They're kind of weird with that. Like it's not like a logical based thing. Like they just kind of
Yeah,
like they ask the people that they know to come out, and
yeah.
it's
Like
like
it's always Dalek Allier, isn't it? It's always.
yeah. So it's like you could have like way more subscribers than someone, but that doesn't necessarily mean
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
what I
get
found. Yeah,
invited
yeah.
out, right? So it's kind of a weird thing, and at least for DLC two, like I mean I haven't been asked yet or anything, but even if I did get asked, I don't know if I could because like my exam week,
Oh, right.
like my finals is coming up to when that map comes out. So like I don't even know if I'd be able to go,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, my final exams are June, beginning of June. So I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a DLC coming out. I think it might just be coming out then. Like, I'm hoping I'll just miss like I've got my exams all in one little and it's like my final school, like I'm finished school basically. So I think they're all in like one bit. So I'm just hoping I just narrowly miss, like all the exams. So I can just straight play like DLC free or whatever.
I
when
think
it
we're
comes
gonna
out.
get DLC three late, like July.
Really? Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, I sat down and like really worked this out, and I went through every COD since like World at War,
Yeah,
and looked through every DLC and when it released.
yeah.
And I kind of came up like, I mean, it's been very different, but you can kind of look at the last couple years where they've had four DLCs because like Modern Warfare 2 did like one map a month.
Right.
Or Modern Warfare 3 I think it was. Modern Warfare 2 only had 3 map packs. World at War only had 3 map packs.
Oh, yeah.
But with like the last few games, especially if you look at Black Ops 2, it was I think Die Rise dropped February. No, it was January 29th,
Right.
and then Horizon dropped the 2nd of
The
February.
second, it's around that time.
Mob of the Dead was April 16th, and now we have April 19th. So if it's to follow that, Buried dropped July 2nd.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it should be late June, early July is what
Yeah,
I
that'll,
would,
that'll be
what
perfect
I
for
would
me.
guess.
That would be
Yeah.
because like wait, I know DLC 4, like people have said it's not going to come out till like late August. So I don't know
I
when
think
Origins
that's
came out, but
it was like August 27th. I still remember the dates like so well. But
yeah,
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was August, like very late August.
right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the Eisendrache was like the first proper. I mean, we have Exo Zombies, but the Eisendrache was the first DLC of me being like, the grind is on. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah. Dude, DLC days are huge. I love
They
them.
are, like they're scary. Like, well, it was scary for me the first time, but
Yeah,
um, it was good though. Like, I did quite well off it. Like,
that's good.
but yeah, it's just
Oh,
working hard.
living in residence, man. I like
Oh yeah,
completely Der Eisendrache. I just everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Like
I
I had
think
a
I actually tuned into your stream before because for some reason the you like other parts of the world get it. It says it's going to drop at for us it was 8 a.m. It didn't drop till half 8. It was like it's kind of
okay.
stupid like that. So for all this time I'm sitting there like why hasn't it dropped yet? And the UK's still waiting to get it. So I was just seeing what everyone else is doing. I saw you and I was like I felt so bad. I saw you like
Yeah. So I guess to the stream, what happened was like, how did it? Okay, so for me, my time zone it was 4 a.m.
right.
So I went to bed at 11 p.m. that night,
Mm.
and I was like, all right. So I set a live stream. I was like, guys, at around 4 a.m. I'm gonna just stream my first time playing through.
Yeah.
So I hop on, internet's not working. Internet's out. So for some reason, YouTube would work. I could go on YouTube, but I couldn't go to any other website. I couldn't access the PSN. So I'm sitting here for like an hour, and everyone's just like left the chat. They're like, "F you," like you
Yeah.
suck. My internet's just not
Sucks,
working.
man.
And then I finally works, and it took me like half an hour to get in my game. And by that time, I was just so like upset. And then like I had a midterm that day, and I forget something else happened, but it was just like anything that could have gone wrong that day
Yeah. Right.
went wrong.
No, yeah.
So I'm well, actually, what I'm doing for DLC 2 is I'm going home. I'm taking all my
Right.
stuff, and I'm just gonna make videos.
That's
from
probably
home,
the best. Yeah.
which
that's
is like an
probably-
hour and a half away.
Yeah.
But it is really it's a weird situation because I write my last exam for like my second year of university on the 20th. but the DLC drops on the 19th.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go to my professor and just be like, "Yo, I can't write it this day. Like I'm gonna, number one, like I'm gonna be pulling an all-nighter, so there's no way I'm gonna be in like a way to write it." And he probably is gonna say no, but honestly, it's like worth the try, because otherwise I'll be driving an hour and a half writing it, and it's just gonna do completely awful on it, and then coming home. And
how do your professors feel about, like, do you miss like a lot of like classes and stuff? Like,
so much. I don't really like tell them, because I just kind of figure they won't understand. Like I've explained it to two professors, and neither of them really had any idea what I was talking about.
Right.
Which is fair, because they're like 60, but so I remember like one week when I went to Treyarch, like I missed like basically all my classes for the entire week, and then like I came back the next week, and they're like, "Oh, hey, like good to see you." Like they're kind of like sarcastically like, "You weren't here."
Yeah,
and
that's what mine are like. Exactly,
I'm just kind of like, like whatever. It's
Yeah, no, I have one teacher that like knows exactly what I'm doing. Like he knows I do YouTube and stuff. Okay. And like if I like, even if I miss a day because I'm like I'm so sick and I can't come in, he'll be like, "Oh, did the DLC drop or whatever?" Like it's just stuff like that. And he'll like poke fun at me, and like some days I'm just not up for it, I'll just ignore him, but some days I just play along. But they definitely like, it depends on, if someone gets it, it's really cool, but some people just think, you just miss it. Like you're just like is missing a day of school for Call of Duty or whatever. Like people just think that, but it's like it's like you need to do it. They probably won't understand that.
Yeah, that's the thing, is just the way people look at it. Like some people, like you said, if you get YouTube, it's like, wow, that's really cool, and they really respect you and they think it's awesome, and that's great. And then some people just do not understand. Like I remember one of the professors I explained my channel to at this very start of the year, and it was just like, "Oh, so you have like you're like," they kind of looked at it like you'd look at someone that I don't even know. It was kind of, I just felt like they really didn't try to understand it.
All right.
Like when you're like maybe you're gonna start a company and you're 18, right? And you try to explain that to an adult, maybe like, "Oh, that's cute."
I don't see it the same though.
Yeah, but when it's like, no, like this is actually like a legit business, and like I've been viewed over 100 million times.
Yeah.
Right, and they just, even if you say that 100 million, it's like, oh, like. It's like, really? Like 100 billion people? That's a lot of people. You don't respect that? So I don't know, man. It's shitty. Like I had to do this assignment in one of my classes, and it talked about it was like, explain like you're gonna make a plan for the next 10 years to get your dream job.
I think I remember you. Did you tweet about this? I think I
yeah. And I was like trying to think of like, okay, if I could do anything. I'm like, man, I think it's just YouTube. So I basically just said what I've done to this point, because it's like, well, I technically could do YouTube as my job if I wasn't at school. And I just like explained what I did the entire way through. And like, all right, like I just like, I'm gonna make videos every day and like do all this. And they put on my paper like, this is an unrealistic goal, and like your plan is unclear. And I'm like, okay, like you guys, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Yeah, no, it's just a lot. There's a lot of ignorance there. But that's why, like, it sounds weird. But I like it that you meet people that you meet so many people on YouTube that like understand what you're doing. There's a lot of people that you meet in real life. Like you say, what do you do? What do you do in your spare time or whatever? Like for me, it's like, what do you do in your spare time? I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I'm just like, I mean, I feel like people my age is kind of becoming more like understandable to people. Like a lot of people kind of get it now.
Yeah.
Because YouTube's quite popular now, isn't it? A lot of people are starting to realize it. So a lot of people get it, but like, it's cool that you just like meet people on the internet that like know exactly what you're doing, and the interest in like all the zombies guys. Like, I was thinking the other day that a lot of like other communities have like loads of beef with each other and stuff like that. But I was thinking like the zombies community is like, everyone's kind of just friends, aren't they? Like everyone knows what's going down with each other, and obviously
Yeah,
you get a few odd ones, but
there's no real beef with anyone.
No.
The only time anyone gets mad at anyone in this community is when it's like some new person coming into it. And I don't know if you saw this, but there was a YouTuber for DLC 1, and he was just like, he was live streaming before it came out, and it was
I
like,
did hear about this actually.
it was like Der Eisendrache
Gameplay,
gameplay hype
yeah.
or something, like, and he'd have like a thumbnail of Der Eisendrache, and everyone would click on it thinking it was actual Der Eisendrache gameplay, and it was just like, okay, like those kind of people where it's like you're not really into the community yet and you're trying to join in, but then you're just doing something super misleading. I think that's the only time anyone in this community really gets beef with anyone.
No, I did remember seeing that. But like the thing is, that doesn't even get you anywhere. That's the thing. Like misleading. Yeah, sure, short term you might get a few extra views or whatever, but in the long run, everyone's gonna remember you as that guy that's misleading, and it's just there's no point. It's just if you really want to kind of succeed, you just gotta just be real with your audience, I guess.
Yeah, that's the weird thing that I've noticed is people kind of it I haven't really done this for since I've been a YouTuber, and I'm kind of starting to be more aware of it now, is that how people view you. Because
Right.
as a YouTuber, I view me as Patrick, right?
Yeah.
But people only kind of see this one side of you, and like,
Yeah.
I got in some beef with the Reddit community recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not very happy with me.
Oh, shit. I didn't know.
But so basically, what happened is I made a video talking about microtransactions, and
Right.
in the video, I just kind of said like, I think like I basically said like I'm scared about this, that they're going to take the black market system and put it into zombies where you have to spin for wonder weapons and stuff. And I was just
okay.
like, I never said like, okay, we need to band together and unite. It was just kind of it was just kind of a commentary on it, a commentary, like it's an objective viewpoint, like this is it. And I said like I don't like it, but I also said I love gobblegums, and I was like I really do like gobblegums. I don't think the system's great. Anyways, like a week later, I did 1,000 gobblegum opening because I was out of Perkaholics, and everyone on that was like, what a money whore, like he did it just for the views. And it's like I'm like sitting here like, no, like if you knew how much, well, you can calculate how much 1,000 gobblegums cost. It's like that's not why I did that video at all.
No, right, yeah.
Right,
No.
but people
Yeah,
look
no.
at you like, oh, all he does, he just cares about like
You
getting
probably
money.
earned 10 times as much from that one video. From that
Yeah,
1 minute. Like, what?
That's their mindset, and it's like, no, like not at all. I wish.
Yeah,
I wish I
yeah.
made $5,000 from that video. That'd be awesome. But it's not the case. So it's just, people look at you as like, I guess how they want to see you, but it's just kind of shitty when they kind of make you out to be like not a real person, like you're just this guy that doesn't care, doesn't have, that's not a human being, right?
Yeah, yes, I think some people just they always try and they want to find something bad in you. They want you to fail, or they want you to mess up, so like they'll just pick nitpick at like little things that don't really matter, and they just make you kind of seem like bad, but it's only a small percentage. And that's like kind of thing I was thinking about this before this podcast started actually as well. And it's like you can have so many people say that this video was awesome and it was amazing, and that one guy that in the comment section is like, this video sucked or whatever, like, or something stupid like, or this was a piece of shit or something. Like that one comment will get to you, even though there's loads of other comments. Like, I mean, I'm starting to like ignore it now, so like I'll see it quite a few times sometimes. Like if there's a video that I make that's kind of slightly controversial or something, you'll see all these comments like saying this is brilliant, but like that one dislike or that one comment will always be there.
Yeah, no, I absolutely, and that was how I felt when all these Reddit people went after me, because
Right.
I feel I do a pretty good job of not making people mad at me. I don't go for drama or anything like that.
Yeah,
I get the occasional hate on my channel, but that doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
But to
sure.
see an entire like thread of 150 comments just roasting you, and like what even is worse is saying false things about you. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was
this
watching
is
another YouTuber like
so hard to just deal with that.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTuber called, you probably won't know him, he's a YouTuber called Bro Fresco. He's a League of Legends YouTuber, and he said that in the on Reddit, like, this seems like we're like hate on Reddit. It's only like a small minority of people
Yeah,
on
it
Reddit,
is a it's a vocal minority.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he said, a lot of people were just saying how they met him in game, and it was a proper asshole to them. It's just complete made up stories of like just trying to make him made out a bad person, but it's just completely
was that the
untrue.
one about money?
He made a video called YouTube Money, and
Yeah,
it was
I
like,
watched that.
did you? I watched it the other day. Yeah.
Okay, I never heard of him before. That's so weird. Yeah, someone just sent it to me because they thought I might find it interesting. But yeah, that's funny.
It's a really good video if you like. It is a good video, but like he's just saying that a lot of people would just try and beat you down, but you just got to ignore it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's something about that Reddit community just with zombies that they really go after YouTubers.
That's a lot of people do that as well. Like
Yeah.
you'll find that in the comment section as well. You'll find that a lot anywhere. A lot of people just like it's like, as you said, it's like a vocal minority. Like if you think about it, it would be like a small percentage, but it's still
super
like,
small percentage.
yeah, but it's still
like Noah J, when he streamed with Blondell, and that's a huge opportunity for the entire community. He got to ask him questions, and we got some things figured out and stuff. It was really awesome.
Yeah.
But then you see some people that are complaining, and it's like, oh, he didn't ask the right questions, and it's like what more do you want, right?
Yeah,
and you'll see even other things like, oh, this guy's thumbnail, and it's just it's really easy to get fussed about that. But sometimes I just think, I'm like, man, that person is just being so ridiculous. Like, why does that even matter?
Yeah, it's just,
in the grand scheme of things.
It's like it's just like you clicked on the video, it wasn't what you expected to click off. Like, don't don't need to leave a comment saying, you're just like absolutely raging. But it'll always be there. But you just gotta learn to let it go, I guess.
The hate will always be there. Yeah. Dude, I just find the YouTube comment section is weird now.
It is weird.
Like, yeah. I go to my comment section because I want to see what people's thought about my video. Yeah. And 1% maybe commenting on what I had to say, and the other, like 90%.
The type of guy.
Yeah, 90% is that, and then like 8% is first or just other random
It'll be
stuff.
first, and then there'll be a guy replying to the first comment saying how, you shouldn't say first. It's just.
Or just kill yourself. Or
yeah,
like
KYS. There's a lot of that.
KYS. We can thank Leafy for that, I think.
Yeah.
He's just inspired a whole new generation of just ridiculousness. Like, it's funny, but it's just ridiculous.
Comment section is like, this is one question I want to ask because it's a bit weird. I haven't asked this. I haven't tested this out myself. Can you ban certain people from comments? Because I see the same people on like big YouTubers channels, like self-advertising, spam, all this stuff. Like, I'm just thinking, like, a lot of people, I see the same people like spamming and stuff, and a lot of people, and then those YouTubers on the channel like complain about it. But can you like stop them from commenting or something?
Yeah, you can definitely ban people. I'm just going to my video. Remove, report spammer reviews, or hide user from channel. So it's like a mute where, like, and that's just on the comment section right beside. So you could just make it so that they comment, but it doesn't get seen. It's like kind of like muted on Twitter, which I love to do because it's like you waste their time and keep going.
Yeah, no, I just thought like a lot of people like I don't really get self-advertisers on my channel. I get like a couple, but I think they'd rather go to like a huge channel if they want to self-advertise, but it's just a thought really. Like, I see a lot of people spamming. Like, I know you said like I think I remember you saying a while ago, like you can do some sort of like spamming or like to get noticed, just to get you off the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can do that, but I don't know, in my experience, I'm just like I don't know. I just don't really like. I hate spam. That's the thing. I hate it. Like,
yeah, the way I spammed when I was really small and had like 50 subscribers, so I'm not gonna sit here like, oh, don't spam me. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna like, and I will remove comments if I see it, but I'm not gonna like hate on people. But the thing I say is like, when you're that small, you can get away with being
Yeah.
a little greasy and making like a misleading video. A
Yeah.
lot easier than when you have a fan base, because then people say, "Oh, you're misleading." But if
Yeah.
someone has 10 subscribers, you're not really expecting
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that high quality. So the thing I've told people to do is just like what I used to do is I'd comment on people's videos and I'd go like, "Hey, I just want to thank you for like inspiring me to make
Yeah,
YouTube
I think
videos."
I did that like on my old channel when I was quite young. I think I did that.
Yeah,
I think that was
and
Markiplier's channel. Yeah,
it's like kind of shitty, but at the same time, it's not, "Hey, check out my channel."
it's not hey like subscribe for tits like uh, just like
Sub
I'm
for
like,
sub.
sub for sub like comment when you're done. It's just like come on man.
Yeah.
Telling people to sub to you is just useless. Come on.
Doesn't work. I've been abusing that a little too much lately. Just like so close to 1 million. It's like,
Oh yeah,
like
you're so close, aren't you?
yeah, it's just like at the end of streams, they'll be like, "Yo, if you're new to the channel, subscribe." But it's like I never did that before, and now I just like so close. I'm feeling the selloutness coming on. It's like I need 1 million.
Right. That's crazy that you're so close to 1 million.
It's weird, man. It's weird. Like it's kind of cool because Relax Again just hit it not too long ago.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been so. I guess for Black Ops 3, Dalek hit it right when it came out, basically.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I think the only other person to hit it has been Relaxing End, like just in the zombies
I can't
community.
recall anyone else hitting 1 million. I mean, I hit 100,000 a month ago now.
Okay.
I'm coming up to 115K, so that's quite.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's quite exciting.
Are you gonna make a special video for that, or?
I don't know. I'm like 200 away, so I think I might hit it by the end of today. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know, I'm not too sure. But that's pretty cool. I don't know, like 1 million. It's just like
it's hard to imagine. That's the thing.
Mm.
I mean, like 1,000 people. If you have 1,000 subscribers, imagine if 1,000 people just showed up on your front door. That'd be overwhelming. 100,000, like you can't even really imagine that.
Yeah, I think I searched up 100,000 just to, because I think sometimes you hit a milestone, you don't actually realize how much it is. You just think of that number and it's like, oh, it's big. It's not that big. But if you actually search up on Google, like I searched up on Google 100,000 people, and I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
And 1 million, that's like 10 times that.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. I've been working on my 1 million subscriber video.
Yeah.
And just kind of like I want to talk about it, but it's like I don't want to like spoil it for people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you off stream.
All right. Okay.
But
secrets.
I'm
looking forward.
I always hated that when I still hate that if I'm listening to like YouTubers. They're like, I'll put it in the Skype chat or something, and then like you're as a viewer, you're like, oh, I want to know. But no, it'll be revealed.
It won't be that long, will it be? But,
yeah. Actually, it's pretty funny. I think I'm gonna hit 1 million subscribers on 420, which is pretty hilarious.
That's pretty dank, yeah.
Pretty dank, yeah. So I've been like, I mean, averaging it's like going to be like if you look the future projections on
Social Blade.
It's like here I can check right now. 1 million subscribers in 14 days, April 22nd. But with the new map dropping, that'll bump up.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting like probably the first day will help, and then the second day is usually like when you get that kind of traction rolling from it.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting to hit it on 420, which would be
pretty good.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell people if I hit it on the 19th, I'm gonna be like, no, unsubscribe. We gotta hit it on 420. Even if it's like 420 in Australia, I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna be like, nope, hit 420.
That is really cool.
The dankest YouTuber out there. That'd just be so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but no, like huge congrats on getting to 1 million. I think I found you when you were on. I remember I found Lex when he was on 200K. I think.
Yeah.
That was during Exo Zombies because I was like just getting into YouTube now. I was just finding out about zombie YouTube. I think you were probably on like 400K or something. So it's crazy.
Yeah, me and Lex we've kind of like stayed pretty close to each other.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah, like he was bigger than me during like Ghosts.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because he started top fives quite earlier than me, and then my top fives kind of boosted me up past him. And
Right.
I would say we've kind of maintained like between 100,000 and 250,000 subscribers apart.
You and Lex are killing it at the moment,
But,
aren't you? Like,
dude,
doing so well.
Lex is gonna like I could see Lex like blowing up more than he already is.
Lex
Like
is pretty good.
like if you I mean there was a poll that asked like who's your favorite zombies YouTuber,
Right.
and he had the most over everyone, like over Syndicate, over Noah,
Yeah.
Relaxing It, like everybody.
I
He
think
had
a
the
lot of people
most.
didn't vote Syndicate because he's just kind of not as. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people don't see him as a zombies YouTuber, but yeah, no. I was forgotten on that list. He said that Nevera said he forgot me. I was like,
Yeah, I saw that. I felt so bad.
it's alright. I'm not really that bothered, but
Yeah.
it's-
It was just gonna be I think it was just like top 5 anyways, which is But anyways, I don't know. It's cool to see. Like I really think he's putting out like some incredible content lately. And the thing like I like about him is just like he kind of does his own thing,
yeah,
which is I mean a lot different from a lot of the people in the zombies community where it's like
yeah.
you know, map comes out, you do like your guides,
Guides,
your Easter
yeah.
egg, you know, and then like that's kind of it. Where he's just doing a lot of random stuff, but it's working for him, which is awesome to see.
No, yeah, you both are like doing really well. But yeah,
Yeah, see, that's I don't understand. Like I still like I don't understand where the subscribers come from.
right.
It's like how did you
They
find
must be.
me?
I think they must be from old videos because I look at sometimes look at my statistics and like I'm like, all right, how many people subscribe from this video? And it's like not that many. Then I look at
Yeah.
a video that blew up and it's like a lot. So I don't know if people are just subscribing from one video or something.
Can you
but
check that like how people subscribe to you?
if you go onto your, well, you can see what people like subscribe from what video. I think a lot of people subscribe on your main channel, but if you go onto
Yeah.
your video and then you click on the near where the share and stuff is, sharing your added
Okay.
favorites.
That's
so
kinda
you like
cool.
one that says statistics. So
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
it's like videos. So like all mine are like live streams because people I'm like like subscribe, and then channel/other. Oh, and then it's just like United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia,
Right.
Ireland, Netherlands, Germany, Mexico. Okay, cool.
that stuff is cool to see as well. Seeing what people are from like different countries watching you. That's
Yeah, like 81 subscribers from Kuwait.
pretty...
Like okay, that's awesome.
Like, I have so much respect for people that like they say they're Swedish or French or something. They watch like English speaking videos and they can understand it. Like speaking a
Yeah.
whole step. I have so much respect for those people. Like because
Yeah.
where we are like, in England, I don't know what it's like in Canada, but you don't get. I mean, you do a bit of Spanish and you do a bit of French, but you never learn like in depth unless you actually go and learn it at uni or something like that.
See, that's weird because like I guess living in the UK, you would have Spanish and French, but it's completely different from the Spanish and French I would get because I get
Alright.
Canadian French,
Oh,
which
right.
is so much different from like
Oh, is it?
we're taught French in school. Like I can kind of speak French. It's been years, but the French I learned is completely different from France.
I never knew.
It's so bizarre, and I'm pretty sure like a Mexican Spanish would probably be different from a Spain.
Maybe, yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot
Or
of
even in the States, a lot of people speak Spanish.
Yeah, but yeah, I see some people like they subscribe from Sweden or France, Spain. I'm just like, how do you? Especially like sometimes my accent can be quite strong, or I mumble or something. I'm like, how do you
Yeah.
understand me? You know?
Well, the thing with a lot of UK guys, like I find it's like the phrases you have.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, a lot of people. If I join a Skype call or something, like where in the UK, like you greet people, you don't say, "Are you okay?" A lot of people say, "You're right." It's like, "You all right? Are you all right?" But you just shorten it to "You're right."
yeah.
So I'll say "You're right," and then I think MC Unleashed. I said
Yeah.
it. I think I said it to him at one point, and he was like, "What?" I was like,
Yeah.
slang and stuff. But
Yeah, that's like we say like I'll say mazel, which
Right.
means might as well. Like
Oh,
I might as
right.
well go do this.
yeah,
But it's may as well.
mm,
May swell mazel.
right, yeah, that makes sense.
I may
Yeah,
as well do that. It's just so
Right, yeah.
easy, right? The thing I have a really big I think it's the Netherlands. Yeah, I have a really big Netherlands viewership.
really.
And I find like I guess that's pretty Western Europe still. But it just like blows my mind because I think like you kind of like the Western world is like Canada, States, and like the UK.
Yeah.
Even though the UK is in Europe, it's very similar in some ways, especially I would say compared to like some European places like
UK's
Germany
got.
or
I think
Austria.
I think about 30 or 40% of my viewers are UK, and then a lot of it is United States. And then
Yeah.
Canada. Yeah. So definitely those top three. Yeah.
Yeah, and Australia kind of same sort of boat. But then you have like Europe, and it's like whoa, that's really like it's really neat, really neat.
Yeah.
New Zealand. Oh my god, I'm just like looking at all my stuff now, and it's so cool to see. But
It is cool.
yeah,
But, that's what I love. That's like one of the main things. Like people say, what's the like best thing you like about YouTube or whatever? I think it's just like meeting people. Meeting people you never have the chance to meet, and it's not so much like making the videos. Although making videos is fun. Like I actually really like editing videos. A lot of people hate that. I actually quite like editing videos, so I'll edit. But I just love like meeting people that you never get a chance to meet, especially if they're from like a States or Canada or something.
yeah, it definitely brings you together. And I think one thing is nice is having people to play video games with.
Yeah.
Because I remember back when I tried like being a zombies player in World at War, and just going into random games and trying to find people, that sucked. And it's just so easy to just, hey, like I'm looking, like I got to do something, like just even go on Twitter, and you've got a group of people that are really into zombies that are way better than the average player.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, it works well. But yeah, what's been like the coolest thing you've found through YouTube so far?
I mean, it's like there's like loads. There's so many good things. It's the kind of balance between I'd say there's a very small amount of bad things. Actually, I can't think of any bad things. Like I guess like you said good things, but like the bad thing, like I guess is like sometimes it can be overwhelming. I guess like you have a lot of people watching you, and if you like mess up once, it can it'll kind of come back, or if there's an editing error in a video, everyone will say in the comment section there's an editing error. Not one person, it will be everyone, and they'll call you out for it. But I think again the best thing would be just like entertaining people. It sounds really cringy, but like entertaining people, and just like I've had people message me saying that like they brighten up their day if they've had a crap day and stuff. That stuff really like makes you feel like you actually contribute into something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's a great feeling.
Yeah, like, awesome. I get some messages saying that. It's I think the like publishing a video and then like watching people like comment on it, and if they really liked it, that's like a really awesome feeling. Like if it did like super well, like better than your other videos, that's really cool. There's so many good things.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an hour, so I think we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Monster. I drink Monster. Like
okay.
I do actually have some G Fuel, and I actually used your discount code when I bought it.
Hey, there you go. That's Smith code.
But I got the mystery flavor. I got the mystery flavor.
What is your thoughts on mystery? Because it's so skewed for people I talk to.
Is it the same thing like for everyone? I thought it was just like a a random thing or something, or is it like the same flavor?
I think it's the same.
Right.
Unless every single tub is different, then that would make sense.
That's what I thought. But like mine's okay. Like obviously it comes from the US, so I think it took about a couple of weeks to get here. So like if I do buy it, like I only bought one because I was just like, it's gonna take ages to get here, so I'll just buy one seat. And if I don't like it, I've spent loads of money on something that I don't like, So it's okay. I think if I did another flavor, I'd like it much more. But mystery's alright. We're going full sell-out mode here, but no.
I mean, like I said, if you don't like it, like I don't really.
No,
care.
I actually don't mind it, but
yeah, because I just got a complete shipment from everything they have when I sponsor with them, and mystery is the only thing I've gone through completely.
Really?
Yeah, like I loved it, and I'm out, and I really like want some more. I just got kiwi strawberry. I just like right. I haven't even opened it up yet.
No, I drink Monster, but I hate the crash. Like, you definitely get a crash from it. You're so tired and stuff like that. And if you drink it at the wrong time, you have that crash right before when you're meant to make a video.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh, okay. So I'll end this on a little story for people.
Right.
So with my school, you get like a meal plan to eat, and with the meal plan, you can get this stuff called Flex Cash, which is just sort of like a coupon code. Or not a coupon code, I should say, but like it's like a gift card kind of to the different like little coffee places and things around
Oh,
campus.
right, okay.
So if you just want to go grab a muffin between class, you just kind of like have a card, you swipe it, and then with that you can just get free stuff. So
Right.
I got $300 of this stuff, and there's like little stations in 3 of the academic buildings around campus, and I'm in business, which has its own specific building
Right.
that does not have one of those things.
Right.
So I got $300 of like free money basically, and I hadn't used any of it. And I went down yesterday to one of the places because, like I said, I just didn't have any classes in the places that have these coffee shops, so I never used it.
Yeah.
So I went down yesterday and I asked the girl, I was like, I've been through here like once or twice, but like, how much money do I have left on this? She's like, $220. So I'm like, okay. Well, is it okay if I just like spend $220? This is like a little tiny kiosk. She's like, yeah, that's fine. Like we get people doing this all the time. So I'm just pulling out Monsters and Rockstar Energies and Mountain Dew Kickstarters. Like I got a flat of Gatorade. I got a bunch of chocolate bars and candies. And it's like, all right, like that should probably be enough. I've still got like $150 left. And I'm like all this stuff that I don't even need, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do? But yeah, that's awesome because I was just like walking through, and I'm just like going out to people like, hey, want a Monster? Like want a energy drink like for free? And like,
You can make your own business. You just sell it for,
exactly right. Yeah,
business strategies. Yeah.
the business strategies. There you go. Just mark it up. The value is that you don't have to walk down and get it.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, I guess we'll end it there to the stream. Sure. So guys, you can check out Azura. In the description, he makes zombies videos. He's been known to make 1 or 2 before. Get him. Actually, yeah, go get him to 115,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 115. That'd be cool.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's been actually really fun.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you very much for coming on. It's been real.
Yeah.
Cool. That was episode 88. Peace out.
See you later.